Oh, Jill, look.
I'd almost forgotten what rainbows look like.
Life's wonderful, isn't it?
It's your boy. Let me stop. Gaming is a reflection of who I am. I'm gonna be real. I game a lot. It's been a part of my life all my life. I don't know what to tell you. I spend most of my time on it. I like playing story mode. I like playing online multiplayer. I like playing RPGs. You can say I like the grind. The concept of just earning shit in video games is exciting. It keeps me going. It's hard for me to get bored. Obviously, after a few hours, I just lose touch. But it's more as of I would say like a hobby that I enjoy doing. At times, you could say that it's distracting me a lot in certain situations when I have to be doing certain things, but overall, it's a great way for me to cope. Gaming has brought a lot of joy to my life. Without it, I probably would have been able to cope. I probably would have found some other ways. Probably not the way that most people would try to, you feel me? Like, it probably would have been bad.
Yeah, try to see if you can invite Trigger.
Did you get the invite?
Yes, sir. I got it.
There you go.
So coping by playing video games is the best thing that could have ever happened to me, bro. Because honestly, man, I grew up around a tough environment, but thank God I had a family that were all similar in a way that we all played video games. So we stuck to that. But yeah, other than that, it was great. I still play a lot of video games. I still like to share my gameplay. I still do all that shit. I still talk to friends through video games. I still do X, Y, and Z. You feel me? So I don't think it'll ever leave my life. I don't think it'll ever be a time where I look back at myself, at the person that I used to be, and that was like playing video games, and now I don't play at all. We never know what's gonna happen years from now, so. But as of right now, I enjoy playing video games. I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the competitiveness. I said that already. I enjoy the satisfaction, the eagerness, the excitement, the ambition. I love all of it, but it does have its flaws, of course, when it comes to your mental stability, when it comes to being a distraction in life, when it comes to doing things that you have to do and holding yourself responsible. So gaming is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot. It's a lot. Games honestly reflect my interest and my personality, bro. I'm a funny dude, I think. I'm an emotional kind of guy. I love competing. I think of gaming as like, I have the same mentality playing basketball when I'm playing video games. You feel me? It's like this eager to try to improve and to try to scope out anything that I'm doing wrong or anything that the opposing player is doing wrong. Especially if I'm in a competitive environment, when I'm playing a first-person shooter, when I'm playing a multiplayer game in general, and just trying to beat the other person or the other team. I feel like although I'm trying to like learn how to like not take it as serious anymore, I still have those days where it's like, man, fuck this. Like, I want to throw my controller. I want to just scream this and that and the third. But you know, I'm aware of that, and I'm learning to try to just be aware of the fact that, man, this is a game, bro. I don't want to say that it's not real, because to a certain extent, video games are. And I'll get to that later, but I don't want to let it affect my reality, you feel me? So I'm learning. It's obviously something that I enjoy doing, but it can also at times change my mood, just affect me in a negative way.
Well, boo fucking who?
Choices made in gaming improve my real life, you feel me? I'm gonna take y'all back to old Warzone, and I used to play that shit a lot. Excuse my language, I swear a lot, I don't mean to. I used to play that game a lot, and I wanted to get better at that game, so I was putting in hours, and I did get better. I didn't become the player I wanted to be, because I stopped playing, they came up with a new game, and all that other bullshit, but it came to a point where I was making decisions based on my mistakes. Before, I didn't think of gaming like that. I would just play to play. Now I had these right intentions of actually wanting to improve, and so I looked at my wrongdoings not as a way to like put me down, but a way to learn. And that in itself made me get better in video games, because I made sure not to make the same mistake again. And if I did, I'll try to be aware of that and just try to tweak my game just a little bit to see if I play better. You feel me?
You see, that's what you have to do. You have to use your mind.
I didn't think it was possible. I thought I had reached a plateau, during those times, but you never know, and you never notice as well when you're getting better. But that's the best part of it. You're just trying to learn day by day, and eventually you come to a point where it's like, yo, I'm in a different level. You feel me? I'm going up against people I never would have thought I'll be going up against. Perfect example is Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6, I still can't believe I hit platinum in that game with 2 characters. Obviously, I wanted to hit masters and all those other ranks, but bro, to be platinum in that game, I never would have thought I'll get past silver, bro. I'm just being completely honest. That's a huge pat on my back, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was so proud of myself. I still play Street Fighter from time to time, not as much as I did before because all these other games are out right now. Street Fighter, when it first dropped, it was during the summer, and that was the only game that was actually lit. I still dabble in from time to time, and I play a lot of Mortal Kombat too. I'm not as focused as I was before, but definitely it feels great when I'm playing the game because I know I was never this person before when it came to street fighting games, when it came to fighting games in general, you feel me? I look at myself now, I'm like, holy shit, I'm actually surprised that I came to that point. Games also like reflect the person I can become or I want to become, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. And what I mean by that is that people play a lot of video games, obviously because of the excitement, because of the ambition, the eagerness to wanting to play more, you just want to play, the satisfaction, socializing, however you want to put it. Sometimes when you're playing a game that involves you creating a character, a My Player, for example, on 2K, it's people that I want to say that I can become mentally, but also is more of a sense that I want to become that. And there's a difference, obviously.
Right.
Whatever you can't be in real life, you can mimic your imagination in video games. You feel me? And you can say that's a bad thing because some people can be delusional, but having that way to express your thoughts and imagination in video games, it's kind of cool and it's kind of interesting. Whatever we can't do in real life, we could do it in video games. You feel me? I'm not saying like you could rob banks or shoot up people and stuff like that, but there's certain things like power-up skills that we, in a sense, have in real life, but video games put it in a way that it's more visual and a more condensed reality than what we live in now. I don't want to say it's not a real reality like I said earlier, but it's something similar to reality where our feelings match the characters we want to be or can be and express it in a more condensed way by having superpowers, by having all these skills that you could apply to your characters, by having a lot of these different skill sets and abilities to further yourself in video games and to improve your character in whatever story mode game you're playing, whatever RPG you're playing, whatever multiplayer game you're playing. All these unlockables, you could basically compare that to life itself. But, you know, video games is easier to see because, like I said, it's a more condensed and more impactful way to engage consumer. And I find that real cool, bro, because games to me are similar to movies and books, but in a way more interactive, more impactful, because the experience you have with video games is you controlling the main character, it's you controlling whoever you have to play, and it's you deciding on what you got to do in order to further yourself in video games. Obviously in movies you have to just sit down and watch, and in books you have to just sit down and read.
No shit.
But in video games you could do whatever you want, you could change the narrative. Obviously not all games are like that, but there's some games that you have that possibility, and that's what I find so amazing about video games in general. And it makes me smile, bro. It puts a smile on my face because people always used to knock me for like, oh, you play a lot of video games, it's a distraction, this and that and the third, go out more. Yeah, I gotta go out more. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, definitely gotta go out more and socialize more often. But we have that in video games. People who don't play video games don't understand that we have all that we need in video games, and some people, they feel more comfortable expressing their thoughts and expressing their feelings in a virtual reality, whereas in real life they don't feel comfortable. And you could agree with me or not, but I think that's okay. I think that stops a lot of people from doing things that they wish they never have done in real life. You feel me? It's a way to practice with real life by doing certain things in video games that could give them thoughts on how to approach certain situations that they have going on in real life. So games are amazing. Games reflect the person that I am. Games define me. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit y'all. Games are who I am today. It plays a huge part. I'm not gonna say it's 100% of why I am the way I am today, but it plays a huge part into my childhood. It plays a huge part of why I have this perspective on life, and it's amazing, bro. There's a balance. There has to be a balance because obviously, like I said, I've been playing a lot. It's becoming more of an addiction for me. And that's not a good thing. I have to be more cautious and more careful with it. But overall, gaming is amazing. If you're a gamer, try to find reason to play. Try to find reason to just try to improve in gaming and in life itself. And try to use what you do in video games to try to improve your life in general. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Tune into your boy, Mike Valentine, aka Triggamke, the one and only. Y'all heard it here first, all right? Y'all be easy, y'all be safe, and do what y'all gotta do. Play those video games, all right? Peace.